The Tory cost of living crisis is now hitting an all-time low. First, the zombie Prime Minister said this.
Boris Johnson's first day back from holiday, and the Chancellor over at number 11 has been away too. And when asked whether it was all hands on deck to give people further support, the Prime Minister's spokesman said no, the convention is that decisions on further measures will be for his successor.
Then James cleverly said this.
Well, the Chancellor of the Exchequer and the Business Secretary are actually calling in the leaders of those big energy companies to knock some heads together and basically hold them to account about what they're going to do with those profits.
And now I can confirm that these talks have resulted in no help for people with the cost of energy. So all we have is the Tory guide to the cost of living crisis in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Work more hours or get a better paid job.
Whether that is by taking on more hours or moving to a better paid job. And these are long-term actions, but that's what we're focused on as a government.
You know, some people are working 3 jobs. They're working every hour that God sends them. And they're still going to food banks to get food because they can't afford to feed their kids. You know, so it's not as straightforward as that, is it?
But that's why the job centres exist. That's why the work coaches exist. That's why we put the support into those job centres to work with individuals on their own individual situation. So it may be right for some people, they may be able to access additional hours, but of course it's not going to work for people who are already working in 3 jobs. And that's why we need to have the other measures in place, such as the all the help that we're putting into the schools, the help with the
Step 2. Learn to budget.
People come now for a food parcel, they have to register for a budgeting course and a cooking course. And what we do at the food bank, we show them how to cook cheap and nutritious meals on a budget. We can make a meal for about 30 pence a day, and this is cooking from scratch. And I think you'll see firsthand that there's not this massive use for food banks in this country. We've got generation after generation who cannot cook properly, they can't cook a meal from scratch, they cannot budget. The challenge is there.
Step 3. Buy the value food range.
Generally speaking, you know, what people find is that by going for some of the sort of value brands rather than, own branded products, they can actually sort of contain and manage their household budget. But it will undoubtedly put a pressure on household budgets. And of course, it comes on top of those high gas prices as well.
I hope this guide is helpful, as it seems that's all we're going to get from the government, as prices are expected to top £4,000. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like, and thank you for watching.